Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So it looks like we're live here. Josh.
Awesome. What's going on, everyone? Oh yeah, yeah. I can see it.
All right. How's it going, everybody? As you can probably tell, this call is for the Black Friday sales event that we have here at Ecom Freedom. So just some things to highlight initially here is the fact that we have a 80% off discount right now for the bundles of the course. So the Amazon and Shopify courses you can now get for $7.99 just this weekend, ends tomorrow night. So you kind of want to just come on live QA here on Dan's YouTube channel and kind of give you guys an update on that. Just before we get into things, I just want to highlight that Dan's not on the call today because he's handling things on the back end here at Ecom Freedom for the Black Friday sales event. So he's very, very bogged down with that. And yeah, I guess we'll just introduce ourselves. Josh, you want to take the wheel?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? So it's I guess we're not really strangers to this channel anymore. My name's Josh, and I head the Shopify division of Ecom Freedom. It's been a wild ride. We started I think I joined the team like 2020, I think when began. And it's been crazy. We've got like 4,300, 4,500 students, something like that. And yeah, just crushing it over Black Friday. So glad to be here.
Yeah, we're definitely for those of you that have been following the Ecom Freedom YouTube channel, which we have available for you guys as well now, for kind of very, very in-depth videos that kind of gives mentors a chance to show face and stuff. But yeah, we're definitely not strangers to that channel for sure. Obviously you guys probably haven't seen us around Dan's YouTube channel very much. But yeah, I'm Jeff. I'm on the Amazon side of things, the head of Amazon over there. Yeah, I joined in Ecom Freedom back in, I think it was late 2020, very
I think the
late.
same. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
very late 2020.
Yeah.
And it's been a great experience. On the Amazon side, we have around 7,400 students, I think, to date.
Mm.
So, I mean, if you want to accumulate that, we're up around 12,000 students right now across the board. Plenty of success stories to learn about. We're teaching new tactics and stuff every day. The courses are both completely up to date. Between me, Josh, Dan, McCay, and Andrew. So that's like five of us in the trenches kind of every day, like making sure that the course and the course PDFs are up to date because yourself, Andrew, or Josh, things are always changing with Shopify and the softwares and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's important. Like it's important to stay up to date because like these things, like what we often forget is that like Shopify, Amazon, what we're teaching is actually how to start businesses. And in businesses, right? Every single day, there's always a new file to put out. There's always something that changes, right? So it's really, really important to have people who are in the trenches always, that are always updating the course. So yeah, just really glad we started implementing that. Like we have that in place, and it's just it's been fantastic. Yeah.
So I think a good starting point here, Josh, is do you want to start and talk about the Shopify course? Maybe share your screen and go through the sales page, and then I'll follow it up with the Amazon course and kind of just like highlight a few things. So I think I
Yeah,
have
of course, of course. So I don't think I can share my screen, but I can really talk on it. Um, very, very simply, I personally believe it's one of the most in-depth Shopify courses out there. Like just from you know, zero to step by step all the way up to seven figures. Like this is easily going to get you there. Oh yeah, nice. Thank you. So with this course, right, we worked really hard to get it revamped, myself and McCay this year. And it was a huge effort. It was a huge effort. Dan, really kind of trusted us with this, and he let us spearhead the whole project. So it ended up being at the end of it all 16 modules. So if we go down a little bit further, you'll be able to see that we're going to have 16 modules, right? So 16 modules total, and then the total time for that, right, across all of the courses, the modules, sorry, is 35 hours, right? So we split it up between, just getting it started, how it works, everything like that. Oh, this is the, this is perfect. So yeah, we've got 16 modules, right? Going through like product research, Facebook ads, choosing the right product to sell because not all products are made equal, right? How to find suppliers. And we also give you the option of taking the drop shipping route as well as doing the white labeling, like going out and street purchasing. In our eCom Freedom team here, we've got a lot of experience of not only white labeling products and drop shipping, but we've also got the experience of creating products from scratch, right? So we've really touched on pretty much every element here, and it depends on how much capital you have, how much experience you have. It really all depends on wherever you are in your journey. We can definitely help and provide guidance. So as we proceed further on, we have like Facebook ads, Google ads, TikTok ads, the whole back end marketing systems. You can see here how long each of these, how many lessons there are and how long each module is, right? So the Facebook one is a behemoth. So 24 lessons total, 5.5 hours of pure content there. It is I think it's probably one of the best trainings out to date, especially for beginners, right? When we go into advanced tactics, where there's a lot to talk about, but this course specifically is for beginners to guide you guys step by step, from pretty much zero all the way down to your first 10,000 a month to 20,000 to 100,000 a month. It can really kind of just go through the whole thing. So it's been a fantastic experience to kind of go through and build that out. And we've had huge amounts of success in the group, and all of the students there, and they're still chugging along. They're trying to get through all of that content because 35 hours is, as you guys know, it's more than a day's worth of content. So yeah, it's been amazing. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. In terms of what else you get is, you have your access to the MBA course, which Dan has graciously put together for us, right? It's just all of the high level skills that all of us entrepreneurs or people who want to become entrepreneurs, we pretty much dive into this, like all of the things that people don't talk about. So that's exactly what the MBA is, right? And then we have also the Millionaire Secrets, or Millionaire Playbook, I think it is. That is also, there it is, the mindset secrets of like, okay, once you've started to generate some income, like what can you do? Like what's the best way to leverage your time, other people's experience, and just really get yourself from wherever you are, right? Wherever you are on this journey to wherever you want to be as quickly as possible. So yeah, in terms of that, we also have redeveloped the whole, the online platform. So it's been amazing. And then you have mentorship between myself and McCay, so particularly on the Shopify side. So yeah, it's been I think that this is an absolute steal, like 80% off for the two, because you're not getting us, but you're getting Jeff and Andrew as well. Like that is just that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely good for sure. I know myself, it definitely helped to have people to lean on when you were first starting this thing, because random stuff will come up, right, that you don't really know the answers to. And instead of having like 1 foot in, 1 foot out answers in like some random forum on the internet, you can kind of just come directly to myself, Josh, Andrew, or McCay, and ask your question and get a very confident answer. And I found, when I was learning, that was something that really kind of kind of helped me, streamline things and make sure like there wasn't mistakes made. Like I made a lot of mistakes when I started, like everybody does. Just in regards to like, business setup and bank accounts that I needed and stuff, like had to do a lot of backtracking to set things up properly. When I determined that those were things that we kind of needed in e-commerce, because in the beginning it was like, okay, this works now, but maybe it's time to legally structure things properly. So that's where the MBA course that you guys get complimentary is going to really come in handy. But yeah, I'll just talk about the Amazon course a little bit here. So as you can obviously see here, we have the bundle here on for $7.99. It's great offer. Or if you just want the Amazon course or the Shopify course, that's something you can do as well. You can just buy that for that. We're offering them at $4.99 each right now. So let's see the Amazon course. So me and Andrew and Dan have been working pretty hard on this to make sure it was up to date this year, because the last big update that was done was in 2021, and obviously with all softwares and stuff like that, things get updated. Amazon's trying to streamline their processes, so there's stuff that needs to change internally when it comes to advertising, and some UI UX differences and stuff like that. So we've been like working very hard to get and keep that course up to date, and it is completely up to date right now. And we're just kind of drip feeding updates as we see fit going forward, and essentially adding additional modules onto the course that are like considered more advanced. So getting into molding processes for different products, and the different types of tooling for if you wanted to really develop a product from the ground up type thing. Yeah, I mean, the proof is in the pudding here. We have a 4.6 rating, over 500 reviews on Trustpilot from students that we currently have, and that we've had in the past that kind of went on and don't really check into the Facebook group anymore, because if what you've built is working type thing, we've done our job and you don't really need us anymore. So it's nice to see a veteran actually come in, because it happens from time to time. Hey, Josh, somebody will come in that joined the course like 2 years ago, and then they'll post an update and be like, guys, hey, I haven't been in here in a while, but check it out. This is what I'm doing, right? So that's great to see. But yeah, I mean, obviously we're completely up to date here. One thing to note is that this box set is not going to be included with the purchase of the course during the Black Friday deal, but you can purchase it separately, because this is a very big cost for us. We actually won't. So as you can see, your handsome mentor right there, Josh back. And yeah, other than that, yeah, so this is all the courses or the modules in the Amazon course. So obviously, welcome to Ecom Freedom, setting up your business, some new product research techniques that we offer are in the course as well. So we are keeping that up to date in all the different methods. Narrowing down your product opportunity. So another thing that we have in the product research and in the finding high quality suppliers modules is that we're really taking a spin on, kind of working with suppliers to make sure you come to the market with competitive advantage, right? So if somebody looks up phone case on Amazon, for example, you need to get your phone case to really pop when you're amongst the sea of competitors, those of which have thousands and thousands of reviews. You need to incentivize customer to click on your listing and purchase your product over the competition. And when you search that keyword, there's two ways to do it. It's price and your hero image. How do we drag somebody in from our hero image? And that's something that we really focus on, have been trying to focus on at Ecom Freedom as of lately. So we're we have released several videos in the course now where we kind of talk about a case study that me and Andrew worked on when it comes to a product. And basically what the product is it's a tennis racket, but we've removed the insides of the casing of the tennis racket, and we've just put a mirror in there, right? So that's something that's going to be able to pop. So it's like a tennis racket mirror, and that's something that'll pop when somebody searches up, the keywords that we're targeting specifically from the hero image, right? So by that notion, we can kind of charge what we want within reason for that kind of product. But that's something new and exciting that we're trying to work on. Yeah, obviously you got your funding suppliers module, you're placing your first inventory, creating your powerful brand. So that is where like you start on Amazon, and then it kind of works both ways, right? People who start on Shopify end up on Amazon. People who start on Amazon end up on Shopify. So it's all about, at the end of the day, you're really going to want to bridge that gap between, Josh's side of things and Josh McCay and mine and Andrew's side of things over here, where Dan's bridged the gap, right? Like he knows the Shopify and the Amazon side of things, but they're two completely different beasts in themselves, but you need them for e-commerce. Obviously, Amazon PPC, in the PPC modules, we pretty much cast a inch long or mile long net, an inch deep, because obviously each product is in a different niche, different keywords. They could be broad, they could be a very, very, very specific keyword type thing. So your PPC strategies are going to have to be altered based on that, but that is all going to come with the learning experience. Obviously, the MBA course that Josh mentioned, and the Millionaire Mindset course. So I'm just gonna stop sharing. And all right, what do you think, Josh? Should we answer some questions or?
Yeah, let's throw the Q&A open, and just give you guys the floor, really. Any questions that you guys have, whether it be Shopify related or Amazon related, or just in general, just any business or ecom or online marketing stuff, like we can definitely touch on. Abdu actually had a question about a young guy who wants to start a business in a third world country like Algeria, because it's super hard to even get a credit card. So I mean, I guess it's the easiest, what I would say, right? I don't have the experience of coming from like that background, but what I would say is that in order to increase your overall earning potential, right, you need to increase the value that you provide to those around you, right? Whether it be businesses that you work with, your employer that you work for, right? If you can add value into their lives, make their lives easier, help them earn more money, then by default, right? It's a guarantee, right? That you are going to earn more money, right? It's you don't need a credit card to get started with all this, right? Like, if you don't have the nest egg to go ahead and invest into a business, then first of all, it's just getting that income up, right? Add value to people, use that income, and then use that to build a business for yourself, right? And then you just let it compound on top of each other. So that's what I would say, Abdu. But I don't know, Jeff, if you have any comments on that. But
no, I couldn't agree more. It's definitely a bit tougher, but I think the points that you highlighted there, Josh, is where you need to start. Everybody needs to start somewhere. It's hard for everybody in the beginning, but it's especially harder for others. Like obviously the first, you save up $5,000 or whatever the case may be, and then you're like kind of risking it all type thing to throw into this business. And you kind of need to bootstrap for like a year or 2 years, right? If you want to grow the business. But like it gets to the point where it kind of snowballs, assuming you do things. There's no right or wrong way of doing things, but like you do things to move the needle type thing. And then you get a lot more risk oriented when it comes to spending, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 here, right? Because you've done it so many times up to that point that you're going to get a return on it. So the anxiety that you had with your first 5,000, you're probably not even going to feel that at all when it comes to spending $20,000 on an inventory order or something like that. But yeah, let's just see here. A quick question. Is PPC customizable as to the hours of the day that you want to use it? Example, can I customize the PPC to be active only during? Yes, you can, but you need to use a third-party software, and that's called day parting. Right, Josh? Day parting? I know they have it on TikTok. TikTok allows for day parting, but yes, you would need to use a third-party software. I haven't tried it yet, but okay, FBAQ. A lot of my sales from Black Friday came from my auto campaign. Should I create a new campaign, put in those keywords, an exact broad and phrase? Yeah, I don't see a reason why not. If those sales are, if you are converting sales for those keywords, clearly your product holds a unique selling proposition for those keywords. I mean, that's what your automatic campaigns are all about. It's for like kind of poaching keywords that you didn't know would be there in particular. So yeah, I don't see why not. All right. So I think we're gonna wrap it up there, Josh. It doesn't seem like we're getting too many questions, and we do our live mentorship calls every week, guys. We hop on, like, I think we do a 2-hour session on the Amazon side of things. How long is your guys's?
Yeah, we do 2 hours, and then I kind of give like a 1 hour lecture per week, give or take. That's what I generally do.
But yeah, so if you guys want to check that out, like I said, the point of this call is to tell you guys about the 80% off Black Friday sale that we have currently. It's ending tomorrow, so you guys have 2 days to kind of think about it or pull the trigger on it. The earlier the better, obviously, because you can hit the ground running. But there's no free trial with the Black Friday sales event, just because it's such a discount. We do have a free trial. It's usually around the free trials are around 7 days, but that's when the price goes back to $2,000. So, I mean, just the process. Do you have any last words, Andrew or Josh?
No, not really. I mean, I just think that it's just an insane deal that we've got going on. Like 80% off anything. Honestly, I'd be jumping on. So definitely jump in. I can vouch for the quality of it. So, and for the people behind it as well. So that's the final words I would say.
Awesome, great. Thanks so much for those of you that chimed in on the QA today, guys. Fantastic live we had. Like I said, Dan's gonna be back full swing on YouTube in the beginning of 2023. He's just kind of working behind the scenes right now with some brands that he's working on and eCom freedom. So me and Josh thought we'd come on his YouTube channel and kind of let you guys know about the Black Friday sales event. Yeah, we'll see you guys either A in the course or B next time on YouTube. Have a fantastic